Alright, so this video is going to play a lot off of our last one that we just did on setting up the strikes with our hands. Kind of the same principle, so if you want to check that out, make sure you click this link up here. This video, what we're going to do using the kuntao techniques or the kuntao application, we're going to learn how to improve our setups in our kicks. So I'm here with my partner Sam again, and there's so many different ways we can do this. Again, it's playing off of the part of getting the attention somewhere else in order to expose my target, whatever that might be. Okay. One of the first ones that we do here is a very common one. A lot of the times it's called the question mark kick. It's taking a frontal kick, which looks like this, and it's taking a roundhouse kick, and it's putting them together in order to bait my opponent out of what he normally is doing. Okay, so a lot of the times this is not going to happen off the bat. Unless you're fighting someone with a lot less experience, they're not really going to fall for it initially. Okay, so the idea is I'm kind of building a resume, I'm building rapport with my partner here so that he's more likely to go and block my frontal kick. So what I'm going to do here is, as we're sparring over here, I'm going to throw a frontal kick low on purpose, right? Not really much commitment to it, but enough to get his attention down there. I may do it once, I might go lead, okay, I might do it twice, maybe 3 times. At a certain point in time when I notice he's always going for my frontal kick bait, then I'm going to shoot the frontal kick the same way, and then I'm going to twist into the roundhouse. Okay, so the idea, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring his attention down to expose his mid area. It could be low, medium, medium, high. Okay, I expose down here and I hit up top. Okay, so whether it's a double hit, which means I'm striking with the frontal and then striking with the roundhouse, or it's a single hit, baking with the frontal and then finishing with the roundhouse, the idea again is to get the attention somewhere else. Okay, whether that means I divide it 50-50 or I make all the attention come down here and I strike up here, that's essentially how the question mark kick works. Okay, another one that we like to do here, so if I'm using my roundhouse very frequently and I get the feeling that my opponent or my partner likes to grapple, he likes to jam, normally what we do is we do what's called a double block, which leads into a scoop, so then they catch the kick. So it kind of looks like this. I kick, he hooks into my leg and he grabs it. Now I'm stuck here. Usually he follows up with a counter or a sweep. Okay? So if I get the feeling that because of his tenacity or the physical bruteness of his sparring, that he's that type of fighter, I'm going to use my roundhouse to set him up. And in order to complete that technique with the scoop, Sam is going to have to step in. So I'm going to set him up with a roundhouse. When I see him step in, I clip and I hit him with a side thrust here. Okay, so the idea is, again, baiting him, getting the attention to my kick. I'm not trying to hit with the roundhouse, I just want him to close the range for me. It's a lot easier to hit him with a counter shot than it is to set it up on his own. So I'm here again, we're sparring. I go roundhouse, clip, hit it right there. Okay? So last one we're going to show you is simply just a frontal kick to a frontal kick, or push kick to push kick, and this is what it's playing off of right now. So my partner and I are sparring here. I'm going to fully commit to my frontal kick, and based off his reaction, it's going to tell me if this is going to work. If you have the exact opposite of the previous fighter, the guy who likes to grapple, the guy who's very physical with you, the jumpy fighter, the one that wants to step back and pass everything, they're going to be able to see the frontal kick because it's nice and in front of them. Okay? And they're going to take this big step back. I'm going to get full extension and I'm going to drop it down in front here. Okay? That was the setup. I want my partner to step back. The number one tendency when someone steps back is they want to come back in. Okay? They want to catch me on the counter. So I'm going to commit to this frontal kick here. Partner's going to step back in. I just raise it as a lead and I hit him again. Okay? So kind of when we're in the zone here, we're sparring, I'm over here. I sell, I go hit and jam him here. Okay? It's very, very quick. It's not very noticeable because it's the same motion, and because it's a lead leg, I don't really invest in it as much as I do the original frontal kick. Okay? All I'm using is my opponent's momentum because he's going to come in. He sees an opportunity because after my first kick, I need to recover. This is the opportunity. Okay? So if I use it as a setup and he's coming in, I lean back on my supporting leg and I jam him. Okay, so those are a couple of kicking setups. Those are a couple of ways you can improve your kicking setups and be more accurate, be more effective and efficient in your movement. One of my biggest tips is, especially if you have someone with a little bit of experience, it's very hard to land that first kick. unless you catch them off guard, unless it's very sudden, you're probably not going to land it. So this is just with kicks, setting up those kicks to make them land much more accurate and much more commonly, right? You can also use the past video, setting up your punches using those attributes to combine them together, and that'll give you a pretty good base in sparring. So again, if you guys like this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and until next time, catch you guys then.